Imagine you are sitting inside a $175 million aircraft, cruising at 25,000 feet over one of the most contested stretches of water on planet Earth, and without any warning, a 58. 0-pound fighter jet crosses just 15 feet in front of your nose, flying completely upside down. That is not a movie scene. That is exactly what happened over the Black Sea, changing everything we know about modern aerial warfare. The Black Sea today is the most dangerous airspace on Earth, where the world's most advanced military systems are being tested in real time. Russia knows this, NATO knows this, and right now, in 2026, the tension in that airspace has reached a boiling point. The US Navy P-8A Poseidon departed from Sigonella, flying a surveillance track between Bulgaria and Russia, staying in international airspace. What Russia did not know is that this particular P-8A was carrying one of the most classified pieces of surveillance hardware ever put in the air. Hanging beneath the belly was the APS-15 for Advanced Airborne Sensor, a next-generation radar so secret its existence was barely acknowledged. This is a weapon of information. It can simultaneously scan both water and land, producing high-resolution synthetic aperture imagery through rain and cloud cover. This aircraft could be mapping Russian missile battery positions and feeding that data in real time to other NATO assets. Russia scrambled the Su-35S out of Belbek Air Base in their desperation to intimidate. They inadvertently confirmed what the United States was flying. The Russian pilot pulled alongside the Poseidon and executed a headbutt, a high-G barrel roll, directly over the American cockpit. The P-8A crew were physically thrown against their equipment by the wake turbulence. This was a calculated act of aerial bullying, but high above, invisible to radar. A pair of U.S. Air Force F-35A Lightning Eyes were loitering at 48,000 feet in beast mode. The F-35 is a flying sensor fusion computer, building a complete three-dimensional picture of every Russian asset in the area. Then came the Royal Air Force Eurofighter Typhoons, screaming across the water at Mach 1.6, integrating seamlessly through Link 16. They carried the Meteor missile. Its ramjet allows it to cruise at Mach 4, giving any target a no-escape zone. The RAF Typhoons executed a pincer maneuver. One stayed high with a soft radar lock. Well, the second dropped to 500 feet. The Russian pilot was cognitively saturated, overwhelmed by more information than his training and his aircraft had prepared him to handle. He broke hard away, pulling a 9G turn and dumping chaff and flares. He was no longer the hunter, he was the hunted. Aboard an Arleigh destroyer, the Aegis combat system fired a digital broadside, injecting hundreds of ghost tracks into the Russian radar network. The S-400 operators were overwhelmed. The most expensive missile system Russia has ever fielded had been rendered effectively blind by software. That hard drive the P-8A crew carried home is the blueprint of Russia's most sensitive defensive architecture in the entire Black Sea theater. The Black Sea is a window into the future of warfare. The rules have already been written, and Russia did not write them.